Okay, my name is Gabriel Ejike. Yes, I'm the head chef and the owner of Place City Restaurant. I'm a mathematician. I studied mathematics in the University of Jos. I grew up in Genta. It showed me the importance of hard work. It made me to understand that nobody is coming to help you. When I went out to eat somewhere with a friend, the restaurant we went to, I was like, can't we get good meal like this for once? Like, if they must do this, can't they do it well? And so I was discussing with my friend, and then he said, do you know you can open a restaurant? 15th December 2019, that's when I opened the first restaurant, Clay City Restaurant. Passion is there. Passion, yes, will keep you, but follow what sells. For me, another challenge in this business, especially here in Jos, to be specific, is staffing, getting the right chefs. Basically, I try to explore other countries, continental dishes, European dishes, and not just normal Nigerian dishes. I try to see how do I fuse African dishes, African ingredients rather, to a standard that any chef or anybody outside this country will be able to eat it and say this is good. I've never thought of giving up. Don't allow anything to stop you. Yeah, you can do it. I always have this saying, if you must do it well. It's 3-5 years from now, one of our major goal is to have other branches within the north, just the north. What made our Clay City restaurant unique as a restaurant, number one is my name is Gabriel Ejike. Yes, I'm the head chef and the owner of Place City Restaurant. Yes, and also I am the one responsible for the daily operation, business growth, culinary operations. Yes, and my major or main responsibility here at Place City Restaurant is to ensure our guests, our customers, get maximum experience through food. In doing that, we also use the opportunity to exhibit and promote our African dishes, heritage, and culture through hospitality. Yeah. How I grew up in Genta Mangro, to be precise. Yeah, so growing up in Genta Mangro is a mix of learning, discovering new things as a child in that kind of a neighborhood, and also it's challenging. Yes, it's challenging. It came with a lot of challenges, but it made me to be precise, resilient. It showed me the importance of hard work. Let me use the word, it made me to understand that nobody is coming to help you. You have to help yourself. Yes. And then it made me appreciate family, community. Yes. And also, I would say it's the foundation for my love for food. Yes. Okay, well, no, I've always loved food. Yes, I love eating. I've always loved eating. Yeah, so I know when my siblings will protest at home, that is, I grew up in a family where we eat together. Yes, where our mom will plate our food in a tray. We all surround the food and we eat. And then my siblings will protest that I always rush the food. And then they will say they wonder why hot beans doesn't burn me. So what am I using? How am I eating it? So my mom will have to come over and portion my own separately and allow them to eat together. Yeah, so it has been like that. I love food. I love good food. So that has really pushed me to this industry. Yes, I think that should be one of the major reasons. My love for food and for service. Yes, the love for food, like you rightly said, it's a different thing entirely. And the owning and running a restaurant is a complete ball game. Yes, so I came into the industry because I love food. Yes, and so I think one of my major experience I had that convinced me that I want to do this was when I went out to eat somewhere with a friend. So I'm a mathematician. I studied mathematics in the University of Jos. Yes. So I went out to eat, and then I was teaching at Reading People's Academy. And the restaurant we went to, I was like, can't we get good meal like this for once? Can't we get value for our money? Like, if they must do this, can't they do it well? And so I was discussing with my friend, and then he said, do you know you can open a restaurant? I'm like, I love food, but I don't think that's the line I want to go into. So I think that word actually was a seed that was sown in my head. And I think from there, and I said, okay, we can do this. And so entering into the business proper taught me that it is more than loving food. There are other things you must learn, like business structure, menu engineering. Yes, it's a whole different game. So now people said, I want to open a restaurant. I love cooking. I'll smile. And then I'll say, I was there before. Yeah, so there are two different things. So the business operation is different. And then your passion for the love of food is also different. But the two of them work together to give you an edge, yes, in the industry. Okay, I started cooking. I started the business proper. Yes, that was 15th December 2019. Yes, that's when I opened the first restaurant, Clay City Restaurant at Museum. So that's where we started. Yeah, so practically, how many years now? 7 years, to be precise, 7 years. The beginning was really difficult. The beginning was really difficult. I'm going to use that word. Then you will never know it's going to be that challenging until you start. Yes. So my major challenge then starting was finance. Yes. Majorly it was finance. And how to source money. I started with, okay, I want to open a restaurant. And do you have the resources? I don't, but I think I want to do this. Yes, I think I want to do this. So that was the first thing for me. Yes, sourcing for money, selling some properties. And so it was like a risk that I took that, thank God, is paying off. I'll not say it has paid off. It's paying off. So it was really challenging financially, and also sourcing the manpower, getting the right chefs, getting the right equipment, which is also part of the financial challenges. Yeah, but the finance and staffing were the major challenge for me. Yes. Okay, yes, I've had several bad experiences. Yes. But one good experience that actually kept me going till today was when some couples walked into my restaurant, I think at about, we were about to close, and they walked in. Do you guys have food? And I was like, yes, what do you want? We sat them down, got them some drinks. And he said, okay, today's our anniversary, 40 years anniversary. I was like, wow. All right, so in my head, I was like, how do I make this day memorable for them? Yes, so that it will be, and that was their first time coming to the restaurant. They just discovered it. So what? No, yes, the first one, Clay City. Yes, this is Ocean City. We opened this 2 years ago. Yes. So I was like, how do I make it memorable for them? So at the end of the day, after the whole experience, we made rice for them. And after that, the man called me. He was like, his wife was there. At some point, I was scared for him. He said he has never eaten anything like this before. I was like, wow. So first, I looked at his wife's expression to be sure he's safe. Yes. And then she nodded in agreement, like, this is good. I was like, wow. So, and then we spoke at length. They were ready to, like, how do we partner with you? How do we see you grow and all of that? And so it gave me a push, like we're doing the right thing, we're doing a good thing, so we should keep going. So that was a very good experience for me that stayed with me. Yes. There are a couple of bad ones. One of the bad ones where then museum used to be very, very, I think it's still porous, very, very porous. Just museum there. I came to work normal day, like a normal day, every other day. When I opened the restaurant, I noticed that they've boggled the restaurant. They've packed everything, my pots, gas, everything, my fridge, everything. The restaurant was empty. The restaurant was empty. So the first thing I did, I just sat down. And I was like, what do I do? Where do I go from here? Just took some few pictures, sent them to my siblings. I said, this is what happened. They've emptied my restaurant. So my siblings were like, just leave that place. We told you that place is not safe. Leave that place. I was like, I think that was not the one I was expecting to hear. But I was like, fine. So my other sister just came over, she saw the whole situation. And she didn't say anything, she just drove to the market because I was speechless. She went to the market, got new pots, got other things. Yeah, Tina, God bless her. Yes, got some things for me and brought them back. So when she came back, it was like, go ahead. For me, it was like, continue, you can't stop. Yeah, so that was a very bad experience. But at that point, like, should I just close and go back home? But coming back with those items, you were like, we have to continue this. At first, it was like, this is what's happening. And then at that point, you're like, who to blame and all of that. Did you lock the back door? Did you do this? I'm like, this is not time to blame anybody. So I just felt I was devastated. Like, I know what it took me to get those things. Yes, coupled with the fact that it was painful. Let me use that word. It was painful. Yes, but the push and the resilience kept me like, we can do this. We are not stopping here. I think the first person I'll call is Dr. Shili of True Care Hospital. Yes, he has been a blessing in my life. Yes, this is someone that the first time he walked into my restaurant again, he was like, wow, I love this place. Came with his fiancée, and when he got married, I was like, that's the end. I'm not going to see this man. I'm not going to eat again. He was one of my biggest customers. And then when he got married, I was like, that's all, we have lost this one. But it didn't change. He kept coming every day. But there's something he does. Anytime he travels out, he comes with ideas. Gabriel, if I've been to my restaurant, Clay City restaurant, you see, we wash customers' hands and all of that. He came with the idea. When customers come, they want to experience. He said there are good food in other restaurants. But what makes us different is the experience you give your customers. There are a lot of good chefs. So what makes your own stand out? What makes your own different? So the experience. So we tend to give people this experience where they come. It's not just the food. So he said, wash their hands with lime, warm water. Yeah, so it's something different. He experienced it somewhere else. He liked it and he wanted me to replicate it down here in Jos, in my restaurant. And we did it. We have a lot of good feedbacks. Customers loved it. Oh, the water is warm and all of that. Yes. And so he has been a backbone. Referrals, bringing people. Yes, that's one. And there are a lot of them. Yes. A lot of them. And last is my mom. Yeah, my mom has played a very significant role in this. And when siblings out of love will say, are you sure you're not going to look at you look for a white collar job? Are you sure you're not do something else? Are you sure you're not do something else? And then she's the one that will say, if this is what you want to do, go ahead. Yeah, so she has really been a blessing to my life and in this business. For me, the most toughest part, I would say, not just here in Jos, generally, to understand that you're here in the business to make profit, not just to cook good meals. So that was one of the mistakes, I think, when you're coming to the business, you don't know anything. You just You're selling, but it's not adding up. It's not adding up. You're selling, but it's not adding up. So you say, what's happening? It's to make profit. If you know that, okay, you're in this business to make profit, you're in this business to serve. Yes, so the technique on how to go about calculating your food costs, how to menu engineering, create menus that will make you profitable and keep you in the business. Because you hear people say, restaurant after 5 years they have closed. And the reason why they are closing is because they are not making profits. They are not making profit. So the major reason we are here is to serve people and also to make profit. Yes. And secondly, another challenge in this business, especially here in Just, be specific, is staffing, getting the right chefs. Yes, getting the right chef is a problem. Yes. So that's why we came up with a free apprenticeship program. Yes, a free apprenticeship program is free, where we train chefs on how to cook the basic things. In as much as I've never had a formal learning, yes, as a chef, I never worked under anybody, so I'm self-taught. I just started with the passion and all. Yes, so it's staffing, getting the right people. So we have a program that we train chefs and then we hire them. Well, like I always tell my chefs in the kitchen, or like, you have your phones. Yes, what do you do with them? Yes, so I learned basically almost everything on YouTube. So a good percentage of what I've learned so far is from YouTube. Yes, or on my Netflix, most of the programs I watch has to do with cooking programs. And then I was following up people that have been in the business before. Yes, I have a lot of chefs like Gordon Ramsay, Maximo Butari, and the rest of them that I'm learning from. So it's just YouTube, check, and then make the mistake, do it again, over and over again. Yeah, so that's it. One major mistake I've made, yes, that I think most business owners, not just chefs, should avoid is, when you are desperate, you need money, and you need investors to come to the business. You tend to promise them that after 1 month you get your money back. After 6 months, that was a mistake I think I made. Because of that desperation, needed to open a restaurant, needed to take care of this problem or that. Okay, investors are coming and people want to invest into the business or want to loan you money. You want to give them short time loan. It's okay in business. Debt is normal in business. But the mistake is giving them an unrealistic time frame that you cannot meet up. Well, okay. I've never thought of giving up. Yes, I've never thought of giving up. I think one of the things that I learned growing up in Genta is that resilience. You can't give up. I know as a child, I don't know if you have experienced this before. As a child, if you have a misunderstanding with maybe your friend or something, and you guys are still not agreeing to resolve your issue, there's the word they use in Hausa, Ajam Izobi. Yeah. So I experienced that growing up. So they'll draw a circle for you people, and then you enter inside and fight. You beat yourself up until you are ready to say, okay, let's make peace. And if you want to come out of the circle, there are people outside waiting for you to take you back with slaps. You understand? So that taught me something. You don't give up. You don't give up. You understand? So I've never gotten to that point to say that I want to give up. No. Yeah, it's difficult, it's challenging, but we just keep pushing it. And God has been helping us. Yes. My first client. Yes. Well, how I opened was, I think my first client Okay. Yes, I think yes, I can remember. Try to okay, well, how I opened the restaurant was simply where we were holding an opening, invite people to come over, yes, and then give them free food. And then we say, okay, please, if you can support this young man that is about to open a restaurant and all of that. And then I think there's another mistake I made that period. Because I felt I invited people, they are coming over. I tried to raise a good amount of money. You understand? So there was this friend that's okay, I need so amount of money. I'm opening by so day, and people have invited, I'm sure I will raise at least 100,000. And that I went home with 15,000. So you can see the difference. Yes, I was like 100,000 is short, don't worry, we'll get 100K. Just give me, I've invited this man, this one. There's no how. I will not yeah, I will not get 100K. So I think after they came, they ate, there were free meals, I made rice and all of that. They ate and some contributions, free donations, yes. And then the next day we opened with what we had on me. What I had on me was 15,000 naira. Yes, I could not pay my debt that I promised, but we opened with it. And then some customers entered and were like, okay, we were passing yesterday, we saw a sign that you guys just opened a restaurant. I said, yes, what do you guys have? So I think they were my first clients, yes, that paid, yes. So basically we have 3 different menus here at Ocean City or Clay City Restaurant. The first menu is if you're walking into the restaurant, you see usual conventional Nigerian dishes at the entrance, where you can just go in, grab your food, and eat if you don't want to wait. But what we basically do here, we do a la carte. We cook fresh dishes. You understand? So we have guests that know that okay, they are coming to wait, or they make reservations, place their orders before coming. You understand? It takes 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, depending on what we are making for you. You understand? So that we do that here in the restaurant. But if you don't want that, I say, no, I don't have that time. I'm in Nigerian, I won't hurry, go chop my food. We have that out there, you understand? And then within the compound, we have a bush bar where we serve authentic local Nigerian dishes. Ishewu, nkobi, abacha, palm wine, we do that here too. Yeah, so if you want to go have an experience, something different, you can come in, we'll make gwaza with pineapple for you and creamy pasta. You can see there, yeah? Yeah. Something different, something unique, and delicious. Yeah. So, and also, if you go through our menus and say, okay, I don't see what I want here, can you make this and this for us? Oh yes, you understand. Yeah, so sometimes I don't have guests that will call me, someone that always suffer me. Let me start what is my okay, she just call me and say, is there gwaza? I want gwaza. He loves can I get porridge this? Can I get this? Can I get that? You understand? So you can just call random things. You understand? Yes, sure. Definitely my answer is yes. Yes. I need the money. Yes, and I can make it. And also if you have cravings for any kind of food, you can always reach out. If you have pregnant wives that I have an experience where my wife woke me up around 3 and said she wants to eat kose. Yeah. Yes. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, so if you have that kind of experience, Chef AJ is just a phone call away. Yeah, so you can just holla and then we'll get you what your wife's cravings are or what your craving is. Okay? It's 3-5 years from now. One of our major goal, our vision is to have other branches within the north, just the north first. I've had people say, come down to Abuja, your meal is good and all of that. We delivered food to Abuja, to Bauchi, to Kaduna from here. You understand? So our goal is, okay, when we are stable here in Jos, doing very well, and then let's throw to Kaduna, let's throw to Bauchi, let's go down to Kano, give them this experience. Yeah, so that is the goal, that's the plan. Have restaurants all over the northern states. What made Clay City restaurant unique as a restaurant, number one, is how we have trained ourselves to focus mainly on giving each customer that walk into our door a memorable experience. It's not just to serve you a dish that is sweet, delicious, but to give an experience to say, like I always tell my workers, a customer or a guest will always remember how you treat them. The food is good, but they remember how you talk to them, how you smile. So I think we are standing out in this industry in Jos because of how we treat our customers. So it's important for us, the experience. And also, we don't joke with quality. Our dishes, they have to be top-notch, quality, fresh ingredients. We don't joke with that. Health for us is everything. So if you are trusting us with your life, then we should give you the best. You have to be very good at if you're a chef, let me use that word. If you're a chef, you have to be good at what you do. Yes. You have to be good at the basic fundamental things you need to know as a chef. How to cook well. There are a lot of skills as a chef you need to learn. Yes. But also as a restaurateur, owner of a restaurant, I think one very important skill you should learn is how to build a structure, how to build a business that can run without you. Yes, so it's skill now you must learn. For me, that's a skill. Yes, because I think that's the point we are. I want to be able to leave the restaurant for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, go open another restaurant somewhere else, and this one is doing well. So that is a skill on its own. Yeah, a lot of restaurant owners, they die there. Yeah, you see them, they are there, but if you want to make, people have followed, people have called mentors. I've seen what they do. They don't have just one restaurant. Yes, they have. So I think that's a skill that everybody coming to this industry should learn. It wasn't different from what I experienced growing up. So, but one person I will give credit to be honest, is God. Yes. And then my dad was a serious disciplinarian. Yes, my dad was. Sometimes myself and my siblings, when we look back, we just say, "Thank you, sir," because then we think he's being wicked. You understand? When you come back from school, go to your room. You understand? He locks us up. We're like, this is wickedness and all of that. And then sometimes we must sneak, jump the fence, and get out. You understand? So God has really helped, because I know people I grew up with, it's either they're in prison or some are dead. You understand? Some are drug addicts, but God saw us through, and there are a lot of people that have stayed there, grew up there, and they are doing well. Yes, but God has helped us, and also I think my dad played a vital role in bringing us up. Yes, we are 8 in the family. Yes, 3 boys, 5 girls. So to be able to hold these children together in that kind of environment, and thank God they are all doing well. It's just God, not just him. Yes. Okay, so I discovered a lot of people calling me, even here in Jos, outside Jos, Abuja, we need a chef and all of that. Yes, and the challenge, the stress I have to go through calling people. Can you handle this business? Can you handle this kitchen? There's a restaurant that's looking for a chef. Can you do it? And even when we hire them, take them out there, the person will like, no, this person is not standard, it's not what we want, and all of that. So I was like, okay, why? Also myself, I think 90% of people I've hired here are people that they just have passion for cooking. And I believe that you really don't need to go to culinary school, which is very important. Yeah, but if you have passion for cooking and you are open to learn, then I'll teach you and like push you to where I know that you can do well for yourself. And I have a lot of people that when they live here, they can work anywhere. Yes, I think that's one thing I'm proud of. So seeing that, I was like, okay, why don't we start something like this? I know it's okay, if you 500k, people will not come. $1 million, they will not come. Yes, they want it, but they will not come. Yeah, so when I said, okay, it's free. You understand? But terms and conditions applied. So we have a few people that are interested. We have started a program. We teach them, give them what they need to have as chefs. And then, like I always tell them to 70% of whatever you need to do it yourself. Don't wait for an instructor or a teacher. They're going to teach you everything. Yeah, so that's it. Don't allow anything to stop you. Yeah, you can do it. Yes. Most importantly, I'll also say you should be good at what you do. I always have this saying, if you must do it well. Yes. So you can do it. Yes. I would say I don't like using the word I started with nothing. But that's true. When they gave me the property, Bites of Benin, just the creator asked me, do you have money to fix this place? And I said yes. And to be honest, what was in my account that period was just 3,000 naira that would take me home. Yes. I said, do you know how much it cost? I said, I did a rough estimate. It's around 2.5 million. She said, okay. But it was 3K that was in my account. The minute I left her place, I used the 3,000 naira, called one or two Baba, they were there, please clear these grasses for me. I'm coming. So, to date, they think I have somebody out there that is sponsoring me because they do not believe that this boy will be able to fix up this place and open it. You understand? And then someone will say, call your Oga to send you money. I was like, okay, I'll call him, go. So, my advice to them is, you can do it. Just believe in yourself and God will help you. I think almost 70% of my menu items are basically, I try to exploit other countries. Yes, are basically continental dishes, European dishes. Yeah, they're not just normal Nigerian dishes. Yes. So what I do, because of people I've learned from, I try to see how do I fuse African dishes, African ingredients rather, to a standard that any chef or anybody outside this country will be able to eat it and say this is good. So I've had white folks come in here, and then when we make chicken con bleu for them or any other dish, they made the picked, and they were like, "Did you learn outside this country?" And then one day I think I mistakenly said, "No ma, it's YouTube." And my friend said, "If I slap you," my friend said, "If I slap you, you'll not say that again next time. Just tell them yes, I'm not your head and move." And so, even as a chef, most of the time when I go to YouTube or ChatGPT, what I type is, what can I do as a chef that will make me more money? You understand? So yes, his passion is there, but follow what sells for me. Do what is selling. Do what will give you money, legitly. You understand? Yes. So the passion, yes, will keep you. Will not. For example, if I'm not passionate about food, I will have quit. I'll have closed these doors and just walk out of the restaurant because it's exhausting. I've lost a lot, relationship and otherwise. But what keeps me coming back to open the door of my restaurant is that I'm passionate about it. When I'm not passionate about it, if it's not paying my bills, if I'm not making money from it, I will definitely have. I don't think I will continue. And so passion is important, but most importantly is is your passion paying you? Are you making money out of it? You understand? Because it's important. Yes. I actually don't have a name for this dish. Yes, I created it. So most times I can just come up with dishes, yes, that at the end I will have to think, okay, what should you call this? Yes, so what I'm doing is cocoyam gwaza. I'm trying to make a grilled chicken with creamy cocoyam. Yes, creamy cocoyam and veggies. Yes. Yeah, a lot. I have a lot of them on my menu. Yes, I have Dre's balls. Dre's balls is a dish. Andre is my son's name. Yes. So the day I made it, I just it's meatballs actually. They're my own unique meatballs, so I just named it Dre's ball. Yeah, so it's not just balls, but Dre's balls. Yeah, so that's, and then we have our own special Clay City fried rice that you can't get anywhere else. Yes, it's just here in Ocean City or Clay City. Yes, our own special fried rice. Yes, I think it's another dish we created that a lot of customers always come back for this. Yes, and we have our pasta. Yes, and so most dishes that are in our menu are dishes that we have sat down to renovate over and over and over again. Yes. So one question I always ask is, how do I make this better? How do I make it better? Yes. To balance family life, to be honest, when I hear that word balance, I try to understand what they are trying to say. Yes, I try to understand what are they trying to say. What do they mean by balance? Because it can be very frustrating if you are married to a chef or you're dating one, because especially if this person is building. Yes. So I don't think there's that balance. But one thing I understand is, you have to make deliberate efforts to create time for your loved ones. Yes. And that's why it's very important also to build a business that can really work without you. Yes. Yes. And also get a partner to understand that this business, now so you build. You understand? So you can't say you're married to a chef and then you're angry he's not always at home. Or you are married to a doctor, you say he's always running to the hospital. You understand? At the TikTok, Clay City restaurant, Clay City food, yeah, Clay City restaurant, and then at Facebook is also Clay City. That's for the Clay City handle there. We have 2 restaurants, like I told you, and we have Ocean City restaurants on Instagram and on TikTok and on Facebook too. Yes, so you check Ocean City or Clay City. Clay City is at Jos Museum, though currently we are under renovation. It's locked. Yes, we're renovating it. Yes, but Clay City is at Old Zoo Museum, and Ocean City is at number 20 Secretariat Road. Yes.